Hi Bryony.
Hi.
What music would you expect to see in the opening titles of a thriller film?
Well, music that creates an atmosphere. It's random noises and has no lyrics in.
Thank you.
What would you expect the setting of a thriller film to be?
You don't normally see like the full setting. It's a bit mysterious. It's in a dark building. You don't really know what's going on.
What character would you expect to see in a thriller film?
I would expect someone who's quite unpredictable, maybe due to mental issues, like they're not mentally all there.
What typical costume would you expect them to be wearing?
I'd expect someone to be wearing like their hair all messy, like they're quite dirty, like rings around their eyes, like they haven't slept in a while, maybe wearing a hospital gown, showing that they're mentally ill or something like that.
What typical character would you expect the victim to be in a thriller film?
Probably a sweet, innocent little girl that's vulnerable and that might be easily targeted by a bully or something like that.
Hi Joe. In the opening few minutes of a thriller film, what kind of music would you expect to hear?
Like tense, just disjointed, eerie music that makes you feel tense, like your heart beating faster.
Thank you. Hi Ryan. In the opening few minutes of a thriller film, what kind of dialogue would you expect to hear?
I wouldn't expect to hear any dialogue. I would suspect the suspense building up.
Thank you. Hi Lucinda. In the opening titles of a thriller film, what kind of clothing would you expect to see on the victim?
Well, I would usually see a victim as a little girl, as it presents innocence, and I would see them in bright clothing, maybe a little pretty dress, because that sort of presents them as being vulnerable and innocent.
Thank you. Hi Katie.
Hi.
In the opening titles of a thriller film, what kind of editing would you expect to see?
Quick, fast shots, cuts in and out of shots.
Thanks. Hi. In the opening few minutes of a thriller film, what aspects would you expect to see?
The first few minutes?
Yeah.
Probably the setting to be quite dark. Well, it depends really. I think when something's about to happen, you've always got the exciting music that kind of speeds up and increases the anticipation.
I would say that it could be something where it'd be quite misty, so there might be sort of like smoke machines or whatever, you know, creating that effect.
Mysterious.
Yeah, the music quiet but then building up.
Eerie sort of feeling. And with an air of anticipation.
Yeah, there's like suspense, you know something's going to happen but you're not quite sure when it's going to happen, so you're kind of getting ready to jump at some point.
Yeah, and generally the camera, the filming's sort of generally quite, what's the word? Quite, you know, there's generally sort of quite you can generally tell there's something coming because you'll have fast, quickly camera angle changes and things like that, because it kind of builds up the whole picture quite quickly of the scene.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Hi Molly. What editing would you expect to see in the opening few minutes of a thriller film?
I'd expect to see fast, jerky cuts, not revealing what is actually going to be happening in the scene.
In the opening titles of a thriller film, what kind of dialogue would you expect to see?
I wouldn't expect to see any dialogue in the opening titles.
Thank you.